Welcome to Breathing and Alignment. Today we're going to be doing some physical exercises to make sure that your body is relaxed and in a great position to start singing. And we're also going to do some breathing exercises. So we're going to start off, I'm going to start off over here on this mat. What I just want you to do is just roll your shoulders. And you want to feel as if you have a string pulling you up, extending your spine. Just roll your shoulders back, very good. And just take a moment when you're sat here just to thank your body for doing all the things that it does to make sure that you're a functioning, awesome human being. Okay. Well, now you're going to take two fingers. And you're going to go into this part between your cheekbone, your masseter muscle, and your jawline. So you're going to put your finger here, and just rub all the way down. Just in a straight line, down, all the way to your chin. And again, to the top. And just drop your jaw down as you do it. Like if you're watching TV. Not everyone looks like this when they watch TV, but some people do. And this really relaxed jaw is what you want. So just do a with me, yeah. And as we do, that's it. Rub into the muscle, very good. All the way to the bottom. And you should be feeling some release while you're doing that. Some release in a tight jaw. We have very tight jaws because we're eating, we're talking, we're using our mouths all day, and also we're stressed. So this is really an important part of singing, to make sure that you've got the right conditions to start phonating. You can do all your techniques perfectly, but if you're not relaxed and you don't have right alignment, then it all works together. Okay. Now you can take two thumbs, put your hands behind your head, just going to sit sideways, and just drop your jaw down again. You're just going to push into the center of your cheeks here. And just hold your thumb there. And feel the release. Breathe out as you do it. Breathe in. And breathe out. Shake out your arms. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get you to lie down now. Put your hand on your lower belly and your thumb into your belly button. Feet flat on the floor. You're just gonna feel your head on the floor, or under a mat if you've got a mat. Feel your spine touching the floor, and take a nice big breath in. And I want you to feel your abdominal area pushing against your hand as you breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, a good reason to start off your breathing practice like this, lying on the floor, is because a lot of people, when they breathe, they do clavicular breathing, which means they breathe and then they breathe into the upper part of their lungs and they tense the top, and that means that you get loads of tension in your larynx, and we don't want that, okay? So to start, if you have problems like that and you find it hard to have that really nice lower lung full belly breath, you're not breathing into your belly, but you're extending your stomach, right? As your lungs fill up with air. If you find it hard to do that and you're doing this clavicular breathing and raising your shoulders, it's really great to start off like I am here, just lying down, because gravity forces you to not do this when you're in this position, yeah? So just one more time, breathe in, and breathe out on a until all of the air is gone. And breathe in and out on a Alex.
Hello.
Yeah.
Listen closely. So much good stuff. I love the yoga mat, by the way.
Thank you. So we were talking before we started filming, and you were talking about some awesome consonants on breathing techniques that you were going to put together and we can maybe do together?
Yeah, so usually I wouldn't go into isolation type exercises when it comes to breathing, but especially before a show or before a gig or before you're doing an important presentation, when you're nervous, you just want to bring down and calm down your nerves. So breathing exercises are always a good starting point. So you might just start with a simple thing called blowing away an imaginary feather. So you just pretend you have a feather here on top of your palm and you are blowing it off like, and then you can just feel your diaphragm jumping in your stomach. Let's keep it simple as that and just try to activate it a little bit. So we're going to use some consonants like S and F in a combination with a word and a vowel. So we say, for example, cough, cough, cough in your speaking voice, and then you sustain the F and you go cough. And so on and so on. And you just really, really gradually release your stomach. Try the next exercise with the word kiss. So you just say kiss 3 times with your speaking voice and then sustain the S. Kiss, kiss, kiss. So I'm going to turn to the side again so you can see what I'm doing with my tummy. So the important thing is that you're not going inwards with each impulse, but you're releasing your tummy after each impulse. And that's going to be hard. So that's why you have to start really, really slow and then increase the volume in time. Otherwise, you will go inwards and you will create tension. So just really make sure that you're releasing your stomach after each impulse. And you might even bend your knees and put the sitting bones slightly back so you're relaxing in your pelvis. And then try it again. Let's go on. This one is the hardest, I think.
So one thing you want to make sure when you're doing these breathing exercises is you always want to make sure that you've got your warrior shoulders back, T-shape, nice and tall. You want to feel like you have a piece of string that's extending your spine. So when you're doing these exercises, you don't want to be doing this, yeah? And this happens quite a lot with singers. It's very natural, especially when they're like thinking about the breathing, that they stop thinking about this. Yeah? So you always want to be nice and tall, shoulders back, nice loose hips. And like Alex said earlier, you can bend your knees a little bit if you want.
Exactly. So it's just really, really important that you are not putting on unnecessary tension. Like a lot of people, they would try to go on their tiptoes, and that would actually put a lot of tension on your pelvic floor. And that's not going to help you to release. So it's better to really put the sitting bones back. And this is why a lot of rock singers, for example, go into their knees, and this is going to bring your sitting bones back, and it's just going to help you to drop the breath, to get a lower breath actually. So anything which keeps you energetic, like if you also feel like that you're having a lot of tension in your shoulders, which is going to activate the clavicular breath, you can just go and shake yourself like or you can even go I love this exercise a lot.
I love it. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, exactly. So everything's got to be nice and loose, and you don't want to be tensing this area at all. This doesn't want to be raising. Everything happening here. And again, if you're finding this, just this first motion, just that, difficult, go back to what I showed you at the start. Go and lie down, or do it against the wall. Or another thing you can do is, you can see, you can lean. Can you see me? Oh, let me just turn. Pop. You can lean like this. So you've got gravity again. Put your hand on your stomach and breathe out. Because again, lying like that, just gravity will stop you raising your shoulders and will also help you extend your stomach, yeah? And being able to extend your stomach to breathe in has nothing to do with size. So whether you're a size 2 or a size 20, yeah, it's not about how much fat you have. Like we all, we're different sizes and shapes, but we still are mechanically the same.
Exactly. So just give it a go, try these exercises. Remember to start very slowly and then increase the speed, because it's not about the speed, it's just about that you're doing it correct first.
Awesome!